Time once again for Bobcat Central. Ashley Washburn joining us this morning. Last week, you can safely say the Cats ran away with a win on that one. Unbelievable rushing numbers for a team. In fact, record-setting for some just in the first half.
And if we want to get fun with words like you are right now, it was a marquee day for
Marquee
Johnson.
Day. Absolutely.
Yes, he was just to even talk about Marquee Johnson for a second, if you still look at the roster, he's listed as a wide receiver. Finally got some clarification on, Marquee Johnson, because in our heads we're like, was that completely drawn up as just, he just had a couple good runs and we're just going to keep running the ball? No, he made the transition into that running back room 2 months ago. And so, but seeing him put up over 200 yards on the ground, he's doing pretty well for a guy that's just learning the position.
9 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago, 11 weeks ago, when we first started talking about this, we were talking about going 2 quarterback plan for the Cats. We're back to doing that, but these are not the same 2 quarterbacks that we were talking about 10 weeks ago. They have grown into some fairly amazing players in completely different ways.
Well, speaking of the beginning of the season, we have our Big Sky Showdown that's airing at 6 p.m. And I got to sit down with both Tommy and Sean Chambers. And that was the first question I asked is, at the beginning of the football season, the idea of a 2-quarterback system within this Montana State program seemed like a myth. This has never been anything that Montana State has ever done before. But now that we're entering week 12, this has become the identity of Montana State's football program, and you don't want to change it because you have a guy like Tommy who is great on the ground and he's quick. And then you have a guy like Sean Chambers, who, when you put him in the red zone, it seems like nothing can stop him.
Right.
And both of them just sitting there talking about what makes them so great is they're also their biggest advocates for one another.
Right.
And you're hoping, you said it best. The last time we really saw the 2 of them together was at Northern Colorado, and we've missed Sean Chambers since then. But this is a different setting. Northern Colorado is a different team than Montana is right now. And so to see both of them firing on cylinders of what we've seen in individual games from them, it's going to be an interesting sight to see.
I'll just remind everyone, 200 and some yards for Tommy in a game here a few weeks ago, but unloads a pass 60 yards downfield.
Unscripted play.
Unscripted
Beautiful
play. He can throw the ball as well, and we know Sean can throw the ball as well. I know we're going to see some of that come Saturday.
Oh, there's no doubt. And, the Grizz are known for their rush defense, so try to utilize the pass as much as you can. But, we've seen you talk about Tommy being able to rush for 200 yards. Let's not forget Sean Chambers did that as well against UC
that was
Davis.
where I was going with that. That's
and so, you just don't know what's going to happen. And I was listening to a podcast earlier today talking about what could you do with both of them now, knowing, you haven't even reached the ceiling of what this 2-quarterback system is. And maybe you're seeing some of those, Bobcat specials where it's Tommy getting the snap, but then Sean Chambers throwing it to Tom. There's just so many different things you can do, but the unscripted play that we saw against Northern Arizona is just a great description of, you just don't know what this team actually has still left to reach, because that was something Vegan talked about is, there's a period of every practice that they do an unscripted drill, and the wide receivers running downfield, their goal is just to get behind the defense, find the eyes of the quarterback, and get the ball. While the quarterback is, just running around, obviously outside of the pocket. And it played well against Northern Arizona.
The thing that I've noticed watching these games is that sideline opportunity, whether it was Sean on the field and Tommy under the headset or vice versa like that. Isaiah out there working with Mark. The play and the effort of the game that goes on off the field has been a difference this year for the Cats, hasn't it? I mean, that team that has nothing to do with when you're suited up in pads or when only part of you are, that's been a huge part of who the Cats are this year, and that's part of the reason we are where we are today.
It's been a huge part. I mean, next man up mentality is such a cliche thing, but that's exactly what this Bobcat offense has shown all football season, but it's the off the field relationship that I think is what you see on the field, because I mean, they are everyone's biggest advocates. And I got to just point out too, when you're pointing about Tommy and Sean and one of them on the field while the other's injured, I mean, they're cheering each other on, but there's never a drop off in the production. But the Grizz, the thing that they don't really have going for him is Lucas Johnson. Those couple games that he has been out, those have been games that Montana has lost. And so obviously he goes out against Eastern Washington this last week out on crutches. Don't know what he's also a TBD
Right.
Saturday. I think he plays because Montana's trying to get into the postseason, and you've got to win this game, I believe, to
Absolutely.
get into the postseason. But when he's out, they go to that second and third quarterback, there's a big drop off, and you can see it on the field. I think the team feels it as well.
And it's all free.
And it's all
Put
free.
an antenna on
No
top of your pickup
subscriptions
right there in the
needed.
parking lot. You can watch it right in your car.
Exactly.
Plug it into the inverter.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
There we go. Cat Grizz with Ashley Washburn on Bobcat Central. We're going to chat next week because it's playoff
We're going to
bound.
talk about playoffs.
We're going to talk about the playoffs. That happens next Friday. Meantime, we're going to take a break here on Montana This Morning. Much more right after this.